guarding the point at some dusty old joint, my trusty dispenser nearby. But along came a rocket when I couldn't block it, and I knew that soldier must die. So I gave his big noggin a serious flogging, then put a round in his rear end. And now he's digesting without his intestines, 'cause engineers weren't his friend. The wrench is his scythe, he's a herald of doom. The gorge is a grave and the two forts a tomb. It's too late to duck if you heard it go boom. The engineers are your friend.
There, now don't y'all feel more relaxed?
Should we?
Well, Pyro seems to be enjoying it.
Heavy want happy song.
Fine, fine. Let's see.
I had me a chum who would chug too much rum, then go blow the place up as kids do. But I realized one night as he vanished from sight that old Tavish was working for Blue. When I saw I'd been tricked, I was pretty dang ticked, and my fists, well, they started to clench. And he screamed and he bled when I took off his head with the business end of this here wrench. The blood runs like rivers when I come around. I'll blow you to slivers all over the ground. We'll bash you and beat you until we defeat you, but engineers are your friend.
That was not an improvement.
Do all these stories end in a war crime?
All right, you bunch of babies. What the heck do you want to hear about?
Love.
Well, that ain't quite my strong suit.
You telling me you ain't never had a girlfriend?
Well, there was one.
Her name was Katrina, and if she had seen you, you would probably be dead in a box. She was little and cute, but hot dog she could shoot like a drop-dead and three-legged fox. She died from a sapper, but I couldn't scrap her, so Trina got made a new twin. And her new baby sister, she miserably missed her, but never missed no one again. And I'd smile and strum on my bloodstained guitar, while no-scoping scumbags both near and afar will blow all your brains out, whoever you are, me and all of my friends. So don't be afraid to come sit by my fire and toast up a wiener or two. But if you double-cross me, then things will get saucy and I'll blow a big hole straight through you. We'll massacre medics and skin every scout. We'll hang every heavy and gouge their eyes out. I'd kill this whole crew, but it ain't wearing blue. Oh, engineers are your friend.
Oh, shoot! Hey, look at me. Hi, guys. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. We got a new camera. Hello there. I hope you are enjoying the view because this is the new camera angle for the foreseeable future. So, you know, hopefully you enjoy it. It's not ideal, but it is a camera angle. Let me... Okay, that's not picking up audio. That's good. But let me turn off the music. A good song. And let me pull up Minecraft. Yay! 2 people are on the realm of Gremlins right now. Now, the only issue I didn't already plan for, and I'm gonna have to figure that out now. I'm realizing that as I'm like, cool, we're ready to go. So I have no way to see chat once I'm playing the game. The good news is I own a laptop. The bad news is this is going to get somehow even more elaborate. So here we go. Let's see. So bear with me. We're having Maddie the roadie, who's super cool and talks to you while she runs around and sets things up on stage. 2.0. I hope you enjoy that. I realized, you know, these are the things that I should plan in advance, but I don't realize them until they become a practical problem. Like what if I want some big mean Mother Hubbard to stop some big mean Mother Hubbard from tailoring me a structurally superfluous new behind? The answer is a gun. And if that don't work, well, I use more gun. No, but I go to stream and I'm all ready, and then I go, you know, now that I think about it, how am I going to see the chat while I'm playing the game? And that becomes a problem. So, I'm climbing under the desk. Okay. I need 1 million more surge protectors and a will to live. That's what I need. It's 1 million more surge protectors and the will to live. Hope I didn't just ass crack you guys. Whoever said streaming's easy is a fucking liar. What do you mean I said that? No, but I am genuinely jazzed to be streaming, and I do genuinely think it is a relatively easy thing to just pick up and do. Maybe not so easy to do like constantly or at a high quality. Well, even then, if you really like PC games, you're gonna have a pretty easy time doing it high quality. But like if you oops, sorry guys, you're on my cell phone. Did I address this? You're on my cell phone. I don't think I addressed that fact. I think I just ran with it. But yeah, you guys are on my tellular right now. Hi. Yo. I realized that I didn't, absolutely blasted watching this shit. I'm so sorry, Kelly.
0 days since last beatbox. Has been 0 days since last nosebleed. This one's cause? Unknown. Could be stress. Could be sleep loss. Could just be a nosebleed. We don't know in the Chili's tonight, but that is why tonight we have beatboxed. It has been 0 days since last beatbox. Just to update everybody here. Have a good night.
Okay, that was, yeah, I realized I didn't have a way to see chat, so now I'm frantically setting up my laptop and my phone fell, so that segued into, look, you're on my phone. All around the world. Oh, the cable, hold on. All around the world.
The idea that I'm just your local stands in the background.
Nosebleed, a background character.
I take a break from all my homework, I just spend the stream standing directly behind you
Yeah.
with my nose slowly bleeding. And occasionally I beatbox.
Occasionally you beatbox. You are like 80% of the webcam now, by the way.
Me?
Well, cause not right now, but
Okay.
like at the camera angle I've set up, it's all your side of the room.
Well, they'll get to watch me struggle mightily with Unreal. Then.
Yeah, like as much as I want to set it up literally any other way for the sake of that's your side of the room,
Yeah.
I'm
actually making a surprising amount of progress.
that's good.
Yeah, relatively quickly too. So I'm like, I think I'll maybe be able to sleep them.
Gotcha. Bring it around town. Thank you, Mel. I'm glad you guys are having fun with this, Callie and Mel. I can't believe you're blasted watching this. You're telling me you're absolutely blasted right now? Okay. So the camera setup's pretty precarious, I'm not gonna lie. Because the phone is sitting on my Ghostbusters mug, and then behind my Ghostbusters mug is the Stein TM. The Stein, you know, I gotta fix this a little bit. The Stein is sort of like, you know how people use their pop sockets on the back of their phone? That's what the Stein is. Yeah, literally the only thing that's mine on the screen is this microphone and that refrigerator. Everything else is my roommate's. Oh shoot, Nightbot's still yelling about Charity Scarathon. Listen, you can give money to charity, but that event's over. That's done. That's done. Oh my god, Scarathon's done. There is no Scarathon. There was a Scarathon. There is no Scarathon now. Yeah. I'm sorry. And I spent extra time setting up. Okay. Right, fuck my laptop. I didn't even finish setting up chat.
Did I interrupt your chat?
No, Nightbot was typing in chat about Scarathon. I'm like, no, there is no Scarathon.
Scarathon, no!
So I turned off the timer for Nightbot to talk about Scarathon. I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready to play. And then I immediately realized
You didn't set
that
everything.
there's no way for me to see chat still. I still haven't set up chat. So now I'm setting up chat.
I love you a lot.
I love you too, buddy.
Oh my god.
No, did I just fuck up the camera angle by knocking the cable? No.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it's more towards your side now. There's even more. Or no, the refrigerator's open. Okay, I thought there was even more refrigerator in the shot. And I'm like, how did this fucking
Why
happen?
is there even more of him? Nah,
Yeah.
I just wanted a Diet Coke.
Diet Cumk.
Kunk?
Cumk.
Yeah, I wanted a Diet Kunk.
Don't call it that. Boo. You okay, pal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might periodically do that. I hope
You're
that's
dying.
okay. It's just because, I guess trigger warning for kinda gross. Not like scary gross, just like
Gross.
a little icky. Yeah, nosebleed icky.
Yeah.
When I get a nosebleed, I bleed like so much that it has to clot all throughout like my nasal cavity. So I just basically have a blood worm in my nose.
Oh, why'd you describe it like that?
That's how I thought of it.
That's the part that made it gross.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, I have a bunch of blood clots in my nose,
Uh-huh.
and so they'll start to like clear themselves out as it heals and stuff.
Yeah.
But usually I can get it in one, but sometimes it'll be several really small ones.
Yeah.
So if I do that, it's probably just one is like trying to escape.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I hope chat isn't disturbed by my violent nose happenings.
I'll pause and check. Hello, Miffed. So you're flying. What the? Hey, Callie. Why do you have netherite? What happened? What happened? I thought this was a survival world. What happened? What did I miss? Mulligan Hercules, Achy Bakey, Makey, Cakey? What? I don't know what half of that means, but hello, Mulligan Hercules. How are you? What games you been playing recently? Those are the questions I ask when new people drop in on the stream. I'm really sorry for this. This is a very unflattering camera angle because you're sort of down here. Hello. It's what I've got. Was that a Minecraft noise? Do mobs fart at me now? My cell phone is my webcam. Twitch. Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb's good. I like Cult of the Lamb. Creator dashboard. Setting up chat on the side so I can actually read it. What in the world is going on? That's half and half. What is half and half with the Oh, that's Mel in the chat. Okay. Wow. Everything's pink. Okay. Where's my stream manager? There it is. They keep updating Twitch and it's messing with me a little bit. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's see. Half creative, half survival. Good typing skills. Thank you, Mel. Alright. Cool. I can see Twitch chat now. Oh my god. You know, a lot of this would be solved by a second monitor. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna level with you. Did your character just fucking blink? Holy shit, dude, you blinked. That's wild. Kelly, do you blink? Oh shit, you blink. I just saw it. What the fuck? Your character, why do your guys' characters blink? Hype. Glad you're hype. I'm sorry for just asking Kelly, do you blink? That's a little fucked, but I mean, gay? Okay. I didn't receive the blinking update when yeah. I don't blink, unfortunately. If you guys can see my skin and I'm not just like Steve, I never got the blinking update. I also never updated my hair. I am very predominantly blonde. And my character's hair is still pink. I made these skins. I can update the hair color whenever I want. I could also change off the Pokemon trainer to, like, I don't know, be my Ghostbuster skin or my casual clothing, but thank you. Yeah, I like the glove. Cool, big ass tree. I'm gonna just, oh, hello. Sea turtles. So you guys have been busy. I'm Alex. Oh, if I don't have my custom skin, we both do made skins. Cool. If I'm appearing as Alex, you have to trust unknown skins or whatever in settings. No, I'm in survival. I thought this was a survival multiplayer. I thought that's what this was. Am I helping you guys set up a creative mode? God, I haven't had view bobbing on in ages. This is weird. Oh, I'm in creative now. It feels like I'm playing Minecraft Xbox, but on a keyboard. This is weird. It'll be survival. Okay, so I wasn't lied to, necessarily. What happened here? Okay, hold on. Slow down. Okay. So what are we doing? Let me lead with that, and then I'll ask all the... Is a work in progress. Also, a big-ass tree out there. Sorry. TNT. Oh. All right. So what are we working on today? I guess I'm a helper today. Whoa, bridge. Survival spawn area. Check out this. This is made of campfires? Fuck, dude. Y'all are creative. Is that a... That's a TN tree. That rules. Okay. Okay, focusing up. Spawn area. You play primarily survival. Yeah, okay. So is spawn cherry blossom themed, I guess? Okay, I have so many questions about what I'm doing. Cuz I definitely want to do my house and stuff survival. I want to do that legit. Especially cuz we got a cool ass jungle for me to run around and parkour and stuff. But like a village underneath, okay. Yeah, let's do spawn since you've put me in creative. So like an aqua village or like a cute little shop area. Okay. Okay. They updated the inventory again. Okay. Cherry logs and strip cherry logs and okay, for some reason right clicking is how I get a single, so let's do cherry wood. Cherry hanging sign, a cherry sign. Let's just grab a cherry everything. Just be ready. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And cherry leaves. Cool. Alright. So let's think. Live in a little cave. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely do that in survival. I didn't realize we were setting up the spawn area. I like the big cherry tree. I don't know what cherry trees look like naturally. Hold on. Let me just quickly... Oh, actually, there's dirt right over here. Why am I... Let me... Whoa! Well, I know it's like a Sakura, but I meant like what sort of shape they are in the game. Okay. So they're like... They're funky. Cool. Okay. That gives us some creative freedom, I think, because I think it would be cool if maybe we did more cherry tree buildings, because we have this big Sakura tree, right? Hello. Hi, Mel. Hello. We have this big Sakura tree. So what if we did like little ones for other points of interest at spawn? That's my thought. Oh, I see you over there. I see. What are you doing? Whoa, I can see you on the camera. That's crazy. I can see you. He's just there. Okay, yeah. Maddie got the smarts. I do. Hello. You have all these goodies. I'm in it for the grind, high key, like, which is weird because I hate grinding, but I am in it for the grind once we get this spawn set up, so there's got to be an easier way to do this than you are, but I believe in you, Callie. You got this. All right. Def's still going to grind. Okay. Yeah, so cherry trees are sort of that, just like grinding and shit. Help. Sure. What is that? Was that a boat horn? What the hell was that? Okay, alright, hold on. Focus up, Madeline. Okay. So here's... Callie, you might want to come up out of there. I'll warn you right now that that might be your favorable course of action. Because we are going to do some bonkers bananas shit here. You're terrified? We're going to do what's called make a pool at the top and let it drain down. So, let me block off the outer edges of this. It's going to look like a lot of the water's disappearing, but I need you not to panic, whatever you do. Just, like, have some faith in me. What is that? Is that like a Minecraft sound? Is that lightsabers? What? It's a horn. It's like a bullhorn. What the heck? Oh. Chasing it down. Goat horns. Wherever that thing went, it is gone. Okay. Okay. Minecraft keeps adding shit and I go, huh, I didn't expect that. The hardest part of this is going to be cleaning up the wood after. Guarantee it. Because right now I'm just cleaning up the the water that's been like these are some choice water placements you guys made. I have feelings. That's about where I'm at on that front. Okay. Alright, fuck it, good enough. We'll come back to it. That's fine. It'll get sorted, just not now. It's not presently my problem. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We got somewhere. Okay. So now, we're going to give it a big old floor. We're making a 1 deep pool, and just trust me. This is smarter than it looks. I am smarter than your average bear, I promise. Okay, I'm glad you're trusting. Because it's a little weird. The claw. Yeah, the claw. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to build in this floor. We're going to want to make every single block on top of this floor a water source block. Sure, yeah, if you want to start at the other end. Oh, I heard an Enderman have a bad time in the rain. Yeah, if you want to start at the other end and just meet in the middle. It doesn't matter what this is made of. We're going to break this floor later. I assume we're trying to fill this with water. If not, speak now. Otherwise, you're going to be really mad at me. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm trying to make sure I know where the floor is. I'm getting a little worried. Just because there's so much water pooling in from every place. Every direction is water. All roads lead to water. Okay. Perfect. Cool. So now, grab a bucket of water and start pouring. Yep. Let's see, where is it? Water bucket. Exactly. I hear somebody just going. Just go. Start pouring. I don't want to see a single bit of flowing water in here. Exactly. Block off some of these source blocks up here. Cool, 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 cool. Everything's still, right? I see no running water. Cool. Alright, now we break the floor. Beautiful. Now we spring the trap. Come on, Faz Gang. My favorite thing to come from the FNAF movie is all the memes about, come on, Faz Gang, we gotta spring the trap. All the shit posts that have nothing to do with the movie itself. And by all means, we can maybe put a new ring of dirt around this or something, and it'll be good. We can also let it drain into this cave over here, but it looks like we don't want that, judging by the other dirt, so. Yeah, cool. Boom, this is all water now. Oh, yeah. There's a strange little air pocket. Cool, cool, cool. And air pockets are cool and funny, but I understand the desire to fill those in. But yeah, so that's that sorted. Let me get some dirt real quick and we'll make it look nice. William and Mike, yeah. Heart emoji. Here we go. Things are going brilliantly. Cool. I don't know what's going down here, but oh. Let me get sand. Here we go. I'm making a beach over here, dudes. You're not ready. You're not ready for this. Oh, yeah. Just plonking down sand. We're making sand, baby. It's real sand hours. Oh, yeah. Very natural Minecraft. Some of it's dirt, some of it's sand vibes. Yeah, boom, baby. Problem solved. How about that? What a fucking mastermind I am. Why are you're wearing a dragon's head? I just realized that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start building my artificial cherry tree. Bye. One, two, three, four. Cheese? What? It's gonna be a little wider than cherry tree should be, but it's okay. Don't ask me what's going in here. I just decided a cherry tree can go here. Yeah, he's a thick boy. I don't know what your guys' vision for spawn is other than spawn, so I don't know. Maybe this is an information cottage. This is gonna be fun to build finish. Whatever you think fits, bestie. Yeah, I've never done this before. So okay, because he's so wide, he needs to be taller. Yeah, there we go. That'll give more tree. This is my first time working with cherry wood here, so you'll have to forgive me if something comes out bad. I'm also not much of a builder, so my vision might be good, but the end product might be hot ass. So then there's like a lower branch. Can be maybe here's the middle, so let's do one lower. This is so doofy looking. I think it'll work. I just think it's funny looking. Start by covering all of these. Then we'll... Okay.
Excuse me. You don't mind.
Yes. So the top, okay. So this centerpiece needs to extend up as high as I want the bush, because that'll be the tippy top of it. Which maybe I'll do... Yay high. It's giving cute teapot fairy. Oh, it is. I was gonna give it a second branch, but we're working our way out. Does it sort of? Yeah, he's sort of ball shaped. I say it very cautiously. Okay. Then we'll do a second floor of that. Yeah. That's too slow. I need this to get bigger faster. Okay, hold on. He's happening. Okay, and then we'll do the same up here. I want these two to be identical. Let's make this weird sort of ball shape that it has going on. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright. Maybe two more. And then we're gonna kind of come back in sort of messily, sort of not quite on an even, because it needs to feel natural. Let's fuck up a little bit of this geometry here to make it read better. That one doesn't make it read better. I think, yeah, this needs to get longer to make it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That reads as leaf ball. Hopefully. Hoping. Oh. They're shooting each other with a bow. What are you guys doing, man? Okay. Hold on. Knockback. Gotcha. And then yeah, there's one that sort of goes, and this is where I can sort of roof this in, because the inside will be, if one of you wants to like throw torches inside that, just so it's not gonna turn into a mob spawner, that'd be awesome. Thank you, y'all are awesome. I feel like I got Stampy's helpers. That's the vibe I'm feeling right now. So I have helpers. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Awesome. I'm making another branch.
Yeah. Okay. And cool. Watering can. Okay. What is the the vibes of the house is watering can right now. Okay. I'm sort of going, and pretty soon we'll probably just start putting leaves on this thing until it looks like a tree. But I'm sort of going for the shape of this little tree here that I grew to check him out. He does give watering can. Oh, that'd be cool for like a gardening shop or whatever, but do one more and then go pow 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 pow. And then I'm gonna surround him in leaves. I feel like maybe if I rounded out the building, this would have been a better look for it. Maybe I will. That's what I'm gonna do. I realized I rounded out the branches up top and I didn't round out the actual building because I wanted the square inside, which is fine, I think. If I can make it read as round tree. Yeah, that reads as round tree. We're going to build up a big bushel here. And then we're going to... If you want to maybe start masking this roof bit here with leaves as you feel fit. The idea is cherry tree. I'm going to make another bush like this one over here up top here. And I'm just sort of make him sakura, make him cherry blossoms. I don't really have a hard vision, so just start wherever you're seeing fit down in here. Just sort of make him cherry tree. Yeah. And I'm going to work on my little bushel ball up here. Okay. The goat horn made that noise. I keep hearing noises and going, is that a Minecraft noise? Just because I'm totally out of touch with this game, I'll be real with you. That was definitely a goat horn. Whoa, look at that. Oh, this is looking so good. It's starting to come together. You guys are killing it down there. Oh, dude. This is what I'm talking about. Some good teamwork we're doing here. I'm going to build up my ball, and I think I'm going to make it oblong. I think. I'll go maybe one more out. Alright. And then this will be sort of my center. That happens a second time. And then I'll... yeah, oh man. I'm really happy with this. We're making something really cool, I think. I hope you guys are... I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am in terms of the design. Because I'm definitely really enjoying it. Who got trapped? Who's trapped where? Oh. Oh. Oh, Callie. Callie, you okay? Oh, goodness, Callie. Callie. I am... There you go. I freed her. You okay? Blink once if you're alive. Yay! Oh, Callie's alive. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh yeah, this is gonna work so well, I think. That was really funny to stumble across. Okay, now we start going back in. How do you make different sounds with the horn? Does it give you like a slider or something, or does it just like randomly make a noise? I have so many questions about it. They have oh, there's multiple horns. I see. Because one of them gives like boat horn semi. Okay, and I'm gonna make this one oblong. This one's gonna get really long over here because I said so. Oh, shoot! I hit Q. There we go. Because I feel like it's gonna get long. That's gonna make a whole different shape here, which is gonna change the language of how this is a tree and grew. And yeah, okay, hold on. I gotta make it oblong the whole way down here. I was an art student for a year, and then I became a film student, which I'm way better at. But you crashed? Oh no. Oh. They're phantoms swooping around or something? Oh yeah, okay. Kelly, are you just hanging out with the phantoms? Okay. I think what I just did actually messes with how the design reads. So let me change it back. Make it back as it was. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think this is really cute. Yeah. I'm trying to get it just right. I'm trying to get it to look exactly how I'm thinking. And it's sort of toying with me a little bit, and I think I just need to sort of put in some leaves with less regard for the mathematics of it. Sort of make more of a bubble out of it, and make more of a bubble down here. Even longer, I'm thinking. Make maybe this the point where it gets smaller. Tree face? I like how we're doing all this giant structure for Mel noticed. Oh, the tree has a face. What? It's the Great Diku tree. Yo, yeah, hold on. Oh. Yeah, oh, that's the look. That's the tree right there, I think. Maybe I'll go a little further this way. Or maybe just rather get a little less mathematical. Again, I think that really serviced the other side. Yes, oh my gosh, look at that. That's a big old sakura tree. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm sort of like adjusting and adjusting and adjusting to... I think this one looked a little too planned after the second. Yeah, oh! There it is. That's beautiful. Look at that. Let's get a nice good look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is a work of art. I'm honestly proud of that. Like that's not a stellar build, but that's wow. I built something really good today. I'm impressed. Thank you. I'm pleased with myself. I didn't think that would go so well. So now, I'm going to make it the information booth. I'm going to see about this hanging sign. The information shack. Yeah, the information shack. Oh, can I put information shack? There we go. Yeah. We have all this tree to work with for the information. I don't know what kind of information needs to be represented here, but I'll give you a cherry sign, and you guys. Yeah, I was gonna say you guys run this thing, so feel free to do information as needed, and hell, you could do one of these and put up a ladder somewhere and have a second floor for more information if needed. This is your oyster now. You guys run this show, so now you can put information and rules and whatever else might be needed to be put on signage. Maybe I'll change the sign to say the information tree. No problem. Instead of shack, it's going to say tree. It's the information tree. Tree of knowledge. Yeah. That's nice. Oh. Look at that. Look at my art.
Wow.
Yeah, this little tree. It's the information tree. Yeah, isn't it great?
Very good.
Awesome. Yeah, there we go. And some interior designs happening with Mel and Callie. That's beautiful. That's really nice. Add lanterns. That's fair. I think, and maybe I'm gonna start working on. I've got a great idea. I'm gonna do over here a little decorative situation. I gotta chart this out mathematically. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Cool. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Oops, I need to go one further this away. This is why we math these out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. This to go the opposite way. I guess, oh, I need it to go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whoops. Quartz bricks. Those look nice in this update. There we go. I've charted a circle. I did spread art in high school. I know how to design, kinda. This is definitely gonna show that I worked on this. Don't hate me for it. That's all I've got to say about that. Here we go. Oh, lanterns. I'm gonna erect a little thing in here and oh, it's a fountain. Phantom's dying. Little blossom fountain, I think, is cool. I don't know. I think he's decorative. I think he's a fun. Whoops! Oh, I forgot. For some reason, the blossoms themselves can be source blocks. It's a little weird. Means I gotta be a little careful about how I plonk down water. Maybe I... Yeah. Make him taller. Oops. Maybe one more. And then up here is where the water will go. Yeah, oh, that's pleasant.
Non-dairy, you stupid bastard.
What happened?
Ice cream.
You got non-dairy ice cream?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch this man in his face.
Wow!
I'm
Damn,
not happy.
I can tell.
Ugh.
Ugh, that's rough, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It is what it is. Better just get the piece good.
In my experience, non-dairy products do still taste really good. Well, that's a fun fountain. I don't know why I felt the need for a Sakura fountain, but we've got a Sakura fountain. I think I'm actually gonna line the fountain itself with glowstone. I think that feels cool and right and good. Whoops. The cave sound I just got. Oh, it broke the lantern. Okay, that's okay. It's glowstone. How about them apples? A big... Oh, well, hey! The little guy who carries things for you. I didn't know he was in the game. Cool. How about them apples, dude? A little light up fountain for your troubles. This place feels more alive and nice and good. Oh, this looks so good. The Gremlin SMP, nice. Awesome. Aw, cool. I am loving this. This is cute, guys. You're doing great. I don't know why I'm in such a managerial mode. Because you guys run this shit. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just here. But my brain is like in managerial talker mode. Digging the manager mode, I'm glad. I'm glad the manager mode is being well received. Director brain. Become your manager IRL. All of my managing experience is directing. So that's how it goes. Oh, okay. So this guy is yours then? Carrying around the lantern for you? He's following you around the most. I fully don't know how this mob works. I thought he was a scrapped mob. I really don't know what he does. Hello. Oh, are you following? Okay. What do they do? Like, how do you tell them to do things? What is their cool secret? It's so tempting to add blue to this whole color palette and make it trans, but I will not. The allay, right? They pick things up, yeah. An allay. Hold on to this leave for me, allay. Huh. Okay. They're funky little guys. Oh, right click it. Oh, then he carries it. Oh, that's so brilliant. That's lovely. And they just hover around you or the area you spawned them? You. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, he's just kind of hanging out. Okay. Little pathway guiding you towards the rule house. I think that's nice, no? What do we think? Is it the goat horn of approval? I hope that's the goat horn of approval. I like it. I thought to keep up with the glass that's up here, you do a little glass path that sort of suggests, hey, go to the information tree first. I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna get another cherry blossom sapling. I think I'm gonna grow some trees around here to try to make this a little more cherry forest, you know? I thought I had bone meal was somewhere very cool. Thank you for that. Yeah. Well, here I can. There, I've made bone meal now. Problem solved. Okay, so now I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna plant a couple guys and sort of envelop the surrounding spaces with cherry blossoms and cherry blossom paraphernalia. How did I get arrows? Must have been a skeleton. Just so you only see ocean. We're going Disney World on this. Everything is either to the theming or go away green. I'm glad you're loving the path. I'm glad. And since I don't think Disney's patented go away green is in Minecraft, we're gonna settle for hiding everything behind a cherry blossom forest facade. The allays are so cute. It's gonna be a bummer when I have to make it perish so that it stops following me. I'm gonna do that now. It's adorable, but I need it gone. I'm sorry, little one. Oh, I can't. I cannot harm it. I cannot make it despawn. What do I do? Take the item back and it stops following me? Okay. Cool. Cool, I'm letting Leave Decay do its thing. Check out the information tree. Oh. Nice. I think I know what I want to do. I need my cherry sign. Oh, perfect. 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 Oh, I'm a genius. That's awesome. That rules. Okay. I'm a little conniving schemer. Half the fun of having my phone as my webcam now is I look down at it for a second and I just see whatever's going on behind me. What am I scheming? Oh, it's already been done. The scheme has schemed. I've made it happen already. I did a big silly. It's a very harmless silly, but it is a big silly. I'm also doing some diegetic lighting. I figure we have this nether area, so we should do a path of nether blocks. What better nether blocks than glowstone and shroom lights? The scheme has been schemed, yeah. Shroom lights and glowstone felt appropriate. There we go. I think that worked. I'm sure one of you will discover my scheme and get a chuckle out of it, but I will wait until that happens to reveal my hand. So, pottery shard smithing templates? Decorated pot? I want to see what that does. Where are those shroom lights? I need them again. Put the shroom light down. There we go. Cool. Maybe does the brush do something to this, or is it just like... Oh, it does. It seemingly does nothing. Cool. I'm sure those clay pots would be great for decoration somewhere else. Alright, we got Goat Horn Dream. Okay, Dream's the classic horn. Okay. Urine's the THX logo. And Sing is nice. Brushes work on mysterious sand. Okay. So far, I want to find Ponder, Sing, Seek. Okay, Sing is that one. So let me get the next one in line. Feel. Okay. Nice. Mysterious gravel, gotcha. That's the villager raid one. Is Seek. That made me jump a little. Whoa! Feels is just the regular show intro. Okay. So admire, yearn, and oh, I know dream. Okay. Admire makes a sound. There's my boat horn. Yearn is the boat horn. Okay. Spyglass. Whoa. What's that big tree out there? Wow, that's crazy how much that zooms in. Okay. Recovery compass? What does that point to? Leather horse armor is a thing now. Can you craft horse armor now? Helps you recover stuff when you died last. Oh, last death location. Cool, so it's exactly what it sounds like. I think this is a cute little spawn. Maybe just for the sake of doing here, I'm gonna put up yeah, right here. I think I'm gonna frame this and planks or the stripped instead of my original plan. Oop, my laptop fell asleep over there. Good news is not a lot of people chatting, so it doesn't hurt me too much, but I will get back up. It's been an hour and a half? What? Public bulletin. There we go, the public bulletin. I think this is a good spawn, no? Like, there's a way to get to the nether. There's public bulletin. 1.5 hours already, yeah. And there's a rules hut. So, yippee! Spawn! Be the coolest SMP on the internet. Maddie. We'll do a little less than 3. A little heart. Cool. I've made a little post on the bulletin board. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Wow. Dude, nice work, guys. I'm really pleased about this. I'm gonna work on that little facade of Sakura Forest that I said I was gonna do. Of course. Cool. I will let you know. At the moment, I am working on this. I think another tree needs to come down, it looks like. Or maybe these leaves need to come down and I can build up the facade enough. I'm trying to make sure that while you're in spawn, it looks like this is a Sakura forest. Those wild wolves? Or is this someone's dogs? Those are wild wolves, dude. Made a lantern trail to your house? Cool. Watch out, there are some hostile wolves that were aggroed by a skeleton. Yeah, that tree needs to come down. Unfortunately. That tree is not helping the Sakura forest look. This is a really cute spawn though. I'm excited. Probably once I get this whole Sakura Forest facade done, I'll probably empty my inventory and be ready to be put in survival. That may wind up being Thursday's stream as opposed to this one. As much as I want to throw myself into this this SMP as much as possible, I think it could be cool to do all my playing on camera in some way. And once the ball gets rolling, I'm sure there'll be tasks that are just like, I can do that, you know, whenever, however, and that'll be good, like, off-screen, you know, I did a little mining off-screen, that sort of thing. But, Having lore? Oh, cool. Take a vote. I remember last SMP we were a part of, there were lore plans, and then the lore didn't happen. And I was a little bummed, but I would enjoy that a lot, I think. People were griefing hard. Bummer. Yeah, I hope we don't get any wither boss. How did wither boss even? I guess, yeah, wither skeletons, but jeez, dude. It's like, how did you even get that in there? And then I realized that you can spawn the wither in survival. My brain very much so associates the wither with like a thing you do in creative. But that sucks, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, so once I fill in that... Okay, yeah, this side will be pretty much Sakura Forest. Yeah, it'll be good enough. Oh, this tree in here's a hovering tree. Let me... Come on. I'm sure it's a remnant of TNTing the place out to be spawned, but... Ugh. Can't just do that to me. I can always artificially make a tree here. I honestly... I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna sorta... He's gonna get connected to these two. I'm gonna just sorta... Yeah, dude, that's totally a tree that grew there. Yeah. Nice. I forgot I could do that. I forgot I could just build a tree. But you can totally just build a tree. And that could make some of the facade super easy to make, because you're just actually growing a forest. And again with the background. Okay, and just disconnect this birch. I hear a horn in the distance. This big blast hole, you might want to make ocean or something, but other than that, I think we're cooking with gas here. Oh, I gotta do a big stretch. Oh, check underneath. Oh. You're doing a big flat piece of land down here. Water break, yeah, let me do a big sippy. I've been really stuffy lately, but I'm doing a little bit better tonight, which is good. I'm gonna try to get some good sleep. Big sleepy. Ooh, I know this weekend's super busy for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming or if I'm just gonna be hosting a stream on the channel. 'Cause my college esports organization, which is the place I work, is doing a charity stream this weekend. So I think I'm on call for that like all weekend. So we'll see if I can make time for a stream or not. Okay. Have you guys seen Mortal Kombat 1? They put Omni-Man in there. I think most people know that, but they put in a line where when he faces off with Johnny Cage, because like the character intros are all like they lock arms, or like not lock arms, but they come at each other and they like clash arms, you know, and they're staring each other down. And there's a line when Johnny Cage and Omni-Man stare each other down where Johnny Cage goes, "Whoa, this is weird. You're like, it's like I'm looking at the father I never had." And Omni-Man just laughs and goes, "You're fragile. My son is invincible," which is so cool because, you know, his son Mark is literally the superhero named Invincible. But a lot of people have made so many edits of doing what they do in the show where anytime anyone says the word invincible, like they avoid saying it unless it's the very like beginning of the episode, and they hard cut to the logo and dead silence and a blood splatter across the logo that increasingly gets bigger as the episodes go on. Is really kind of funny. Because they didn't do that in the game. He just says invincible, which on its own is kind of unnerving because you expect him to get cut off and then he doesn't. But then it's really funny once you get used to it because then you see all these edits where that happens. And I think it's really silly. Invincible's a killer show. I know season 2 is out right now and I'm sure people are going bonkers for it. And I would love to be too. But I'm just so busy. I've been watching Cowboy Bebop instead. Is the reason I've been busy. So I'm too busy watching anime. I think this is working. I think the illusion of a cherry. Oh yeah, look at that. I gotta keep putting up trees, but that is totally the illusion of a cherry grove. Wow, loving that. Add more leaves here. There we go. I realize they never go that far out, so there we go. Actually, that was tying the whole thing together. Oops. Oop. I think it's working. It's giving cherry grove, which is good. And I'm planting more trees, like a back row, which will hopefully add to that illusion. And hopefully all the bumblebees out here aren't mad at me for changing the type of forest they live in. Is it 50 centimeters per second? Is that the name of that movie? Because it's the speed cherry blossoms fall to the ground. They can buzz off. Nice. That was clever. It was a really cute movie. I watched it a while back, like a year ago now. But a really cute movie, and it's the reason I know roughly how fast cherry blossoms fall to the ground. I can't remember if that's the actual number, but it's something like that. Something like 50 centimeters a second. Oh, Mel has disappeared from the realm. But yeah. Oh. Oh, Mel's back in the realm. This is gonna become so very Sakura tree that nobody's gonna believe that it was ever not a Sakura forest. Because admittedly, the easier version of this is finding a Sakura forest and changing the world spawn and whatever, but this is way cooler. Because in this version of things, we're making. Okay, here we go. That's working. I know it ties into a jungle is the other thing that we're sort of like fighting with almost. I think pretty soon here I'm going to start building in trees now. Like in here you can fit a cherry tree shape. To kind of fill in these gaps and feel like a living, breathing space. We're essentially making a wall of sakura so that it looks like you're in a sakura forest and not in a facade of a sakura forest. Ideally. Right through here is a sight line that needs to be cleaned up. So we're just gonna put in a little bit of this and add more sakura in here. Put in a fake sakura stump and go crazy with the leaves. Up in here we need a couple more. Making just a roof of sakura trees over your head. And of course you don't come out here, so you're not really the one under the roof, but from a distance it appears that you would have one if you were to come out here, is the goal. Make it feel... Is there slime? Oh no, it's the honey, okay. Yeah, oh. Okay, this side is given cherry blossom forest. One more in here, maybe we'll go like right up in front of this guy just to really sell it. That's the biggest thing, is I'm trying to spot all these sight lines where you can see through the cherry trees and fix them. Again, I'm really Disney Worlding this thing right now. I'm saying if it doesn't look right, we paint it go away green, and by that I mean we put up cherry blossoms and fake cherry trees that look like real cherry trees. Hello, skeleton. Yeah, there we go. That's working for me. I'll keep doing that in just a sec. I realize I want to do cute little glowstone corners on the bulletin board. There we go. I think this is working. I think it's coming together. I need to do the facade over here, but I think that section of the facade is done. So I'll do this other section, and then we'll have a beautiful spawn. Did either of you, just out of curiosity, because you guys are flying around and working and doing things as I'm getting distracted by my desire for this to look like you're in the middle of a sakura forest, did either of you find my cheeky little addition to spawn? It's a little hidden addition. It is findable in survival, and it is within the boundaries of spawn. I did a cheeky little, I'm curious if either of you did. If neither of you finds it, I'm gonna laugh when this VOD goes up in like 2 days and you sift through it to figure out what I did. But I'm curious. I'm curious if anyone will know what occurred. Yeah. I put a little sign in the back. I thought it was cheeky because nobody's gonna intentionally go back there unless they're really exploring, as like a fun little Easter egg for us to have. I thought it's cool. It's cheeky, exactly. Yeah. I love things like that in spawns. I think a lot of things like that are really cool. There's part of me who wants to like go to the top of the nether tree where realistically no one will ever get and put a sign that just says like "See you later, space cowboy" or something like that, like some weird reference that you'd only know if you were flying around with an elytra or in creative or something. You know. Part of me wants to do that, and part of me is like, that's a lot of work for very little payoff. But we'll see. I'm doing just a small amount of deforestation. If it weren't for the fact that we've just planted sakura trees and made artificial sakura trees all over the place, I would just light this shit on fire. But realistically, that would spread into the spawn and all over the neighboring jungle. So that feels like an awful idea, actually. So instead, I've just become a lumberjack real quick. I've become a big multi-billion-dollar company that needs wood byproducts. I don't know. Whoever makes paper. You think a Staples? I know Staples distributes office supplies, but you think they make some of it too? Like, you think they make paper? Who manufactures paper? What big company is a paper man? Like, I know, and I don't even know if it's a real company, but I know there's the one in the office, Dunder Mifflin, right? Paper man, fair, but like there's got to be like the paper company, or like every commodity is made by some multi-billion-dollar corporation that hates us. I'm just now realizing that nobody talks about the one that makes paper. So either the one that makes paper isn't actually a multi-billion-dollar corporation that hates us, unlikely, or nobody thinks about it. That's what I'm thinking. Generic paper cone number 1. I can't tell if that's a genuine answer or a silly guess. I'd laugh if that was actually what a company was named, but also I would not be surprised. Because it gets the point across really well. They make generic paper. You know, because pencils are numbered, right? So, silly haha, gotcha. But, I mean, like, that's where I'm at. It's not that unrealistic, right? Because pencils are numbered, so... Why not paper? And I know some pencil numberings are based on like the softness of the graphite or charcoal or whatever that it's using. I was an art student for a year. Like I understand this, but is this a secret grotto? Do y'all make a secret grotto in here for? Oh no, this is spawn. Okay. I'm encroaching around spawn to help this facade. Cool. I was like, what? But that makes more sense. Hoping and praying that the leaf decay is happening like it should, and I'm not. Silly girl. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Ugh. Okay, let's see. There we go, tree. Deforestation. Again, I really wish I could do this an easier way. If I could, I would have grabbed a flint and steel and just lit this shit up, but spawn would burn down. And I would be to blame. So, I will have to deal with doing it by hand. Cause I'm trying to make all this blank space for us to just start planting sakuras. You know, a bunch of cherry trees. So that the whole area feels like a cherry forest and not like a man-made spawn. Cause don't get me wrong, doing man-made spawns and decorating them and stuff, really, really fun, really, really cool. But since we've gone for the cherry blossom aesthetic, I'm now leaning hard into making it the cherry blossom aesthetic. There's a birch tree at the base of this oak tree? What? There's 2 birch trees at the base of this oak tree? Minecraft Forest Generation goes crazy, guys. That's what I'm learning. If the plants are touching, they will perish. Those 2 are not. These guys are, though. Oh, more plant murder. I think I'm gonna forcibly cut off my plant murder there, though. I think I'm gonna, by hand, remove this tree's plant matter and leave the other one be. There we go. Because that is a lot of space to put in a cherry blossom facade. Some of this might have to be hand removed because it's touching the cherry tree. I don't know how leaf decay works, but I assume it's similar, at least, to old school, where if it's touching a wood block of any kind or other leaves that are touching a wood block, it just doesn't. That's my assumption. Oops. Some of their vines. Making this happen without encroaching on the nearby jungle is going to be really hard. This is the first time in a while I've played vanilla Minecraft multiplayer. Because for my most recent Minecraft experiences, I've either been playing a single player... Encroach if you would like. I would not like. The jungle is even more dense than forests, and forests are already a pain to sort of terraform and design. I don't want to deal with the jungle. Because where the facade starts and ends will be weird and not nice, and I'll be mad at it, and yeah, I'll never be pleased. If I do that, I won't be able to say good enough, and it'll... You live in this jungle. That's fair. That's just where I'm at, though, is I feel like I'll sit there and go, ugh, until there is no more jungle, and then I'll be like, damn it. because that's the opposite of what I want. I want there to be a jungle because I think jungle biomes are cool. You get the idea. But yeah. What was I talking about? Hold on. Oh, yes, Minecraft. Yeah, I'm either playing a single-player survival world, which I've gradually been working on beating the game in. I am prepping to go find the end portal. I have some Eye of Enders. I just need to sort of get ready to carry all kinds of equipment out. I'm wondering if maybe delaying it a little longer to prep a pair of end chests. One that I can put in the stronghold and one in my house so I can easily transport at least a chest's worth of items. Because I've never beaten Minecraft alone. I've beaten the Ender Dragon with other people a couple times, and I probably will on this realm at some point. That'll probably be part of the lore. You know, like I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Like, so I've beaten the game before, but never solo. Not even when I was learning to speedrun, because I'd always get screwed over by the Nether, because I was running latest version, and Nether is hell in latest version runs. So I might go back and try to do predetermined seed runs at some point, just because that feels more my style, and I think this Minecraft's cool. So. Or just older versions, so there's a little more control. Cool. Yeah, when those decay, that'll be good. Check over here. Clearly something's not allowing decay to happen. There we go. There's some wood in there. And this bit's still touching the sakura blossoms. Cool. You're a tree that grew in. Trying to make sure all these, if it's got green leaves and it's close to spawn, I'm trying to make sure that it decays, because that's not the vibe. But yeah, okay, I gotta finish that damn thought. But yeah, so single player world where I'm trying to beat the Ender Dragon alone for the first time, just because speedrunning never panned out for that, and any other time I've played Minecraft long enough on the same world to go to the end, it's been with other people. So, you know, never beat the Ender Dragon alone, so I have a single player world where I'm working on doing that. And then I play a lot of Railway Craft, which is modded Minecraft with trains, railways, locomotives, because I'm the stereotypical autistic. I didn't mean for it to be that way, but it sure did happen that way. My brain said, you like the choo-choos, and I went, choo-choos are pretty undeniably cool. And then somebody was like, hot stereotype, and I went, oh, fuck, you're right. So that's how that happened. But yeah, needless to say, that's fun. So railway craft's like having a model train layout without spending hundreds of dollars on a model train layout, thousands of dollars. Model trains are expensive. It's like $100 for a train. Played with Animania? No, I don't think so. I have played a couple different mod packs, but the mod packs I have the most experience in, and really the only mod packs I've played extensively enough to know what's in them, are Pixelmon and Railway Craft. And I know Railway Craft has Build Craft in it, and it has Pam's Harvest Craft in it, but otherwise it's mostly just Train Craft and Railway Craft server modules and stuff, and Traincraft updates, because Railwaycraft is like the official Traincraft server, and I just call the whole thing Railwaycraft because it's easier. Which I think they're thinking about a map reset soon, which I would not be pleased with, but you know, I don't have any authority there to say no, please. So I'm gonna have to deal with whatever the people with authority decide is best. and live with it. But yeah. Mod with regionally changing animal skins and realistic-ish breeding. Okay, that doesn't really sound super up my alley. Like, the aesthetic sounds cool, but I'm not really a realistic animals kind of person in games. Maybe my older sibling would like that. I know August doesn't have a computer really to play modded Minecraft. But if they did, and they got way into Minecraft, I don't think they've ever properly played Minecraft, actually. I'm like saying this, and I'm like, hold on, actually, let me addendum. I don't think they've properly played the game, but I think if they did, they would enjoy that. I think they'd really like, because they were an animal science major. They have a degree in animal science, particularly with like farming and dairy farming and stuff, farming and agriculture, animal sciences, which is really cool. They love animals, so they might actually really enjoy that. Your autism is animal facts. You would get along with August very well, just because they have a whole ass degree in it, so they gotta love it to some extent. Oh, how did I get trapped in the tree? Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, that's a funny shaped one. Right here. Try to grow one right here if I can. No. But yeah. I don't know. I wonder if I've put more hours into Pixelmon or actual Pokemon games. I like to think Pokemon games, but if I'm being real with you, man, I've played a lot of Pixelmon in my time. So it might not be Pokemon games. If I'm being honest with you, if I'm leveling with you, it probably is Pixelmon. Just because, you know, Minecraft things and Pokemon things inherently is gonna eat your time. I used to watch Pixelmon Let's Plays as a kid. I would watch a couple of them multiple times. And there are some that I've thought about going back to recently as like nostalgia. Pixelmon was the shit. Oh, this is working. Oh yeah, dude. Okay. Sorry, I'm really excited about this this cherry blossom facade. Oops. Because we are absolutely making a cherry blossom forest out of this regular grassy forest. It's totally working, which is bonkers, awesome, insano to me. It's absolutely bongos. What's wrong? The tree's got space to grow. Oops. Cool. Well, we're gonna... Background noise is giving FNAF 1. Sorry, that's the heater in the room. I can do nothing about it. Dorm room blues, you know. That's not... That sort of thing isn't in my control. It's a building thing. Oh, well, I'm glad it's not bad. If I had my way, I'd... Oh, cool. If I had my way, I'd control all the noises in the room, but that's aesthetic. Nice. That's really silly to me for some reason. Sorry. But yeah, if I had my druthers, I'd have like complete control of all the noises where I'd stream and record. But that is a pipe dream. That's called Madeline Wants a Studio. That's what that's called, and that's not gonna happen in the foreseeable future. I hope and pray one day, but that would take me acquiring a lot more money than I've ever had. So, you know, wish in one hand, shit in the other. One of them's gonna fill up pretty quick. That's all I gotta say about that. A chair can dream. At least for voiceover stuff, there's a sound studio on. You've never heard that? Gotcha. That might be a farming family middle of nowhereism. Oh, dude. Yes. Oh, it's working. But yeah, on campus, there's a sound studio that I can book for free. So at least for voice acting stuff, I can relatively easily do VA gigs there, which is good. And they have nice equipment, and I live in that. All I can think about is holding shit. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's good. I just, again, I have silly little pipe dreams about having a super cool game room that, you know, I can also have a cool studio and capture footage, and, you know, I have all these fun pipe dream ideas that realistically are only going to happen if I come into more money than I've ever had. Maybe one day. Afford my own apartment. And convince Basil. Basil's oddly like eyebrow raise to what do you mean stabby? Basil's oddly eyebrow raised to my like, well, I want a game room, and maybe that's because the desire for a game room is the X-Men talking in me, the X-Man, you know, wanting essentially a bachelor pad, you know, a fucking man cave, but I don't know, man. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be awesome. Just like shelves lined with games, and like a room with a bunch of soundproof padding, and like, I think that'd be cool. A woman cave, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. One day maybe. Maybe one day I'll look back on this VOD and go, huh, if only she knew how awesome it gets. But game rooms are dope. We have one not fancy, but it got the games and consoles. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, there was one in my family's house for a little bit. Our house is not very big, but there's not that many of us living in it. So it's not currently a game room. Currently it's sort of a workshop situation, but it was my childhood bedroom, actually, because we built bedrooms in the basement of that house, and so myself and August moved down into the basement. That's where my bedroom is currently, at that house. So until I move out of there, that's my bedroom in the basement. But then there are childhood rooms upstairs, and my younger sister was born, and she took August's childhood bedroom, but then my childhood bedroom was just empty. So we put video games in there, because I've always I've always been one to hold on to my video games. I think I've traded in a video game to have money for a new video game exactly once. And it wasn't a very valuable video game. I was gifted, I say gifted, somebody bought a Wii U game but didn't have a Wii U because they didn't realize a Wii U was separate from a Wii, and they knew us, and so they gave it to me because I did have a Wii U. It was the Lego Movie, the game, and I played it. I did try that game. I played that game. If you look at my Wii U play history, however you do that, I don't fully rightly know actually. But if you do, you can see that I did play the Lego Movie video game on Wii U for a couple hours. And it was just not fun. Like, it was fine, but it was kind of a relatively boring Lego game, and I got stuck on a world where I just didn't pay attention to the directions because I was bored, and then I was like, this is not worth my time to bother figuring out. So I traded it into GameStop for 12 cents. And I used those 12 cents towards a purchase of, I don't even know what game. It was a game I actually wanted. And I don't regret it. I mean, I do a little, because I think at some point I might want to put that game in my collection, just because I think owning Wii U games is kind of funny. Because I have a Wii U, and I have a pretty small library for it. Just because I didn't have disposable income for most of the time I had a Wii U, and for most of the time that the Wii U was sort of the primary console, and when I did, I had sort of gotten the few essential games I really wanted, and everything else was just like, that would be nice, but there were things that I did really want on my Xbox One, so I blew my disposable income on that. And PC games and stuff, and my PC setup that I use to this day, that was sort of where all that money went. So yeah, I don't own a lot of Wii U games. I don't own the Lego Movie for Wii U, unfortunately, not anymore. But maybe one day I'll buy it again. I can't imagine it's expensive. I know GameStop wicked undercuts you, but I'd imagine it's a couple bucks. I don't know. Let's look it up. Let's look it up right now on stream. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see. Lego Movie video game Wii U. $4 on Amazon. I could buy that right now, and I'm broke as a joke, so I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I will buy that soon, just as a funny collection piece. Building a mini village? Where's the mini village? Hold on, let me get out of the blossoms here. Where'd you guys run off to? Is it across the bridge, maybe? Let's see. Underspawn, okay. I'm just out here working on this cherry blossom facade and talking and talking and talking. But yeah, maybe I will buy the Lego Movie video game. Oh, I see. There's a little tunnel here. This is cool. You gonna put villagers up in here? Or just like an aesthetic of a village? I'm gonna make it a trading center. Gotcha. Cool. So you're gonna get the good villagers with good trades. Gotcha. Slowly, yeah. Fair. But yeah, recently I added to my collection, and I'm gonna try to get this out of the drawer without exploding the stream setup. Uh-oh. I've already... Oh. Tragedy. Oh, where is it? This drawer is a little full right now. There's like earrings in here and stuff. May contain profanity, Minecraft cherry blossoms. Yeah, I mean, I can get banned from Twitch for not marking things accurately. And I do say the fuck word from time to time, so I'd rather mark it as a stream where the fuck word is said and have it be kind of silly than getting in big trouble with Twitch for not marking it. Let me pick up my cell phone here. I keep knocking this thing over. We really need a better setup for the webcam. But this is what I can afford right now. Before I buy the Lego Movie game, I need to buy a webcam. How's stream going? It's going really good. It's really chill. I'm using my cell phone as my webcam, which is kind of cool. That's my phone that you're seeing me through. What I was going to show is I did recently add... I went to BakuretsuCon, and the local retro game store had a booth in the vendor's hall, and I bought a game I've been after since I was a kid, actually, Diddy Kong Racing, which is really exciting for me. It's considered one of the greatest kart racers on the N64, and I've been after that since I was young. So I'm actually really excited about the fact that I own that now. I don't have my N64 with me to play it. That's back home. But the N64 is my favorite console, and that's a classic I've been needing to get, you know, like that and Perfect Dark, you know, a lot of Rareware games in there. Majora's Mask will always be the one that got away. There was a copy of Majora's Mask with its manual at that vendor's booth, and hopefully that will reappear in the store since the con ended. But it's $80, so I couldn't exactly afford that on a convention budget. What? Ugh, cherry blossoms. Which sucks. The story behind Majora's Mask, I've probably told this story, but in case I haven't on stream, I used to have both. I actually traded had 2 copies of Destruction Derby 64, which is a surprisingly fun Destruction Derby game, at least last I knew. It was when I was a kid. It might not hold up super well, but I remember it being oddly fun. You know, as a kid I had that. And I ended up trading one of them for a copy of Majora's Mask, because the kid who had Majora's Mask was just not like a huge Zelda fan, and when I brought over one of my copies of Destruction Derby, he loved it, dude. He was all about it. So we traded. Yeah, Majora's Mask is worth $80. It's not a jacked up price. That is absolutely what that game is worth. But yeah, so I traded, and so I had both N64 Zeldas. I had Ocarina and Majora's Mask. 'Cause Ocarina I had gotten in my collection when it was handed down to me from some family friend or whatever, when they wanted to get rid of it because they were thinning out their collection or what have you. They gave me their copy of Ocarina with a bunch of other N64 games, which was super awesome. And then I traded Destruction Derby 64 for Majora's Mask. And I had both of them. And that was super great and awesome. But then... So there was more than one N64 in the house when I was a kid. One of them's mine, and that's the one we still have. But one of them was my dad's. And he agreed with someone else to trade an N64 and one of the Zeldas for a Sega Genesis and a bunch of games. Which made sense because a lot of Genesis games aren't really worth a ton, and the Zeldas on N64 are worth a bunch, so... You get the console and a full library out of Genesis for an N64 and A game, sure, right? Problem was, both of the N64 Zeldas were mine. Ocarina was mine, and we just established I traded one of my games for Majora's Mask. I was not asked about this agreement before it was made. So it was sort of sprung on me day of when the guy had shown up for the trade to pick one of the Zeldas and part with it because the deal had been made already. So I, being a kid, not knowing a ton about N64 Zelda, went, well, could have learned a great lesson that day about not making promises you can't keep. Yeah, it would have been a whole thing. But so I was like, well, everybody says Ocarina of Time's like the greatest game of all time. I would probably regret parting with it. And realistically, I was probably right. Because, well, okay, we'll get there, right? So I parted with Majora's Mask. And now I sit, probably a full decade later now, if not more. And I'm like, man, kicking myself. I love Majora's Mask. I should have kept Majora's Mask. So that's always the game that got away. And I think the day I get that, I'll be a very happy camper. I love the N64 library. I love my N64. The day I have Majora's Mask again, I'll be so happy. But yeah, so that's the one that got away. Mind you, also, the real kick in the teeth is I have played Ocarina of Time since then, and I've beaten it, and I hate Ocarina of Time pretty viscerally, actually, which is really funny. It's a little exaggerated, I will say. I do exaggerate a little bit for the sake of, getting good conversation out of people and entertainment value and such. But I do genuinely have a pretty strong it is one of my least favorite games. I like watching other people playing it and being happy, but I really do not get happy feels playing it. So then I'm like doubly kicking myself because not only did I trade away, the Zelda game on N64 that I actually like, but also I kept the one that I hate. It's a frustrating thing, to say the least. But yeah, so that's the deal there, is one day I will purchase another copy of Majora's Mask on N64, and that will be my copy of Majora's Mask on N64, and I will be pleased about it. It'll be great. It'll be so awesome. It'll be so cool. Frankly, I might cry. Just because, again, that game is the one that got away. It's absolutely, people... It's the old stories of the one that got away, where it's like, the girl that they were in love with in high school and they never talked to her on like a trip, and now she's gone, and they never got the chance to tell her he loved her or whatever. That's the exact vibe of Majora's Mask, because I never got the chance to really value that game as much as I would now. Just because I didn't really. That game is my girl. Yeah, that game is my girl. It's the one that got away. So one day I will triumphantly flaunt my copy of Majora's Mask and probably finally beat Majora's Mask. And I'll feel so cool about it, and I'll be so happy, But that's an $80 video game. An $80 video game that's 23 years old, 22 years old. Like that video game's older than I am. And it costs $80. For whatever reason. So... And mind you, I am still sort of mixed and begrudgingly not paying $70 for Tears of the Kingdom. because I'm like, that's a lot for a game. So buying like $80 is comfortably in the Maddie's probably not gonna pay this for a video game for a long time zone. That's why it's one of those games. And there are a couple games like I would love an original copy of Thousand Year Door on GameCube. It's more than $100. I'm not paying that. I am not. Especially with the remake coming out, that's probably how I'm gonna play that, is the remake. Because I know I could emulate, but I don't know. Since they're offering an official way to play it, I'm gonna partake in the official way to play it because that feels moral to me. Hype for the remake, yeah. Me too, absolutely. So, you know, there are totally some collection pieces that I'm like, I would love that. It's expensive. A Japanese GameCube to do Japanese Luigi's Mansion and run on actual hardware, but really expensive just for Luigi's Mansion, let alone the GameCube. Ape Escape 3, fair. Or just a GameCube in general. I have my entire life played all my GameCube games on Wii. And I have cousins who had a GameCube growing up. And my entire life, whenever I've bumped into them, been like, hey man, you trying to get rid of a GameCube? You know, I'm still in the market, you know. And every time they've always had a really good reason to not get rid of it. I'm not trying to throw them under the bus. They've always been like, yeah, you know, we still use it. It's still really beloved, and we grew up with it. And I'm like, you did grow up with it, you know. And I remember playing it with you guys, but that's because it was your guys' like favorite thing, you know. So I've never been able to convince them to trade me games, sell me the GameCube. None of it. I'm just hoping that they never do sell it and not tell me, because the moment they sell that thing, I'm on it. But yeah, I always played my GameCube games on a Wii, and I really want an actual GameCube, because of just like the authenticity of playing GameCube games on the GameCube, as well as getting a Game Boy player for it, so that I can do Game Boy games on the TV, as well as capturing GameCube games natively. Hello, dragon. Hey, Dragonfly. Say hi to Twitch. But yeah, I think capturing games on native hardware is big for me. I want a DS capture card for that reason. Because I can emulate, but I want to play them on the real deal. I want to really enjoy them and share them on the real deal, you know? I don't know, it's part of the experience for me. And maybe some of that is the game preservation nerd in me going, man, I would really like to see that and to be a part of preserving at least footage of how the game ran on actual hardware and how it captured off of actual hardware. And I don't know. I'm being a big nerd, basically. But yeah, so GameCube's another expensive. Dragonfly says hello, chat, by the way. What's Realm of Gremlins? That's the Minecraft realm I'm playing on right now. This is going to be the Gremlin SMP, which potentially will have lore, and if so, I will be partaking. But right now we're building the spawn. I might leave that wood in there. It's not super noticeable, is it? No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll just leave that in there. Cool. But yeah, I have built out this sort of Sakura facade. I built up this information tree here, which then Mel and Callie decorated the inside, added the rules, added server mod and owners. Owner and mods, Callie, Mel, Rose, Jazz, and MC, and all their information and all the lanterns. They did such a great job. Maddie is killing it, chat. Is what Callie just said. Hi, Dragonfly. Yeah, and there's the nether portal. This was here before I showed up, and I built the fountain in the public bulletin. It would be the coolest SMP on the internet. The whole heart emoji. But yeah, so spawn is now this big sakura forest that is entirely man-made. And I was just filling in some water around it. Yeah, it looks super cool. I'm really excited. Obviously, when we kick things off, I'm gonna have cleared all this junk out of my inventory, and I'm grinding the single player, or not the single player, the survival mode for all the goodies. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting any advantages. I'm just out here trying to help. Hello, zombie pigman. I also left this here. Just a little cheeky secret. But yeah, and I think right now Kelly and Mel are working on a village where all the trading's gonna be. Down under here, which is cool. Villager trading. Yep. Village aesthetic and all the trading's gonna happen here. Hi, Callie. Hello. You missed it earlier, actually, Maddie. You missed me. I was in full, when we were building the information tree, I was in full Stampy mode with my helpers. Full management director. It was really fun, actually. I should consider doing that. You're not crying, I'm crying. Fair. It felt really weird. I would love to do maybe some of that in the future for either stream or recording or both. Get some people together and do like some Minecraft builds and stuff and have some helpers. I think that would be cool, honestly. I think that'd be really fun. Maybe, and I've been workshopping this, and I'm gonna give y'all the little sneak peek here. I'm gonna say something on stream, and this VOD's gonna exist, and if it happens, you're gonna be able to point and go, she said it this long ago. I am thinking about trying to do a Railway Craft Minecraft series where I get a crew together and I build a railway. That's the whole series, right? Because right now I've been playing and building up money on my alt account, because you need 3 million in-game money to buy a railway and become a railway owner. So I'm planning on getting together that 3 million on my alt that I've been playing on, which is this account. It's the Java account linked with this Bedrock account, but that account is not Pizza Lover 346, right? So I've been playing on that on Railway Craft and amassing all these assets and stuff. So my plan is to get that 3 million and then join the server on my main account, wire myself the 3 million from my alt account, and then boom, I have 3 million to get a railway. And then that's the series. Start from scratch, just get the railway, become a railway owner, have my railway staff, and the whole series is building this Minecraft railway. I think that'd be really cool, and that might be where that sort of building with helpers comes in again. I think that'd be very fun. And maybe I'll do something else with building with helpers before then. But that's where I'm at. Because I've been talking about a Minecraft series for more than a year or two now. And eventually it'll happen. I just know that I'm 50-50. Like, a vanilla series would be cool, and I think it'd be awesome to show vanilla Minecraft. I do want to see, yeah, I'll come down. I think it'd be cool and very my style to show off the things that make vanilla Minecraft such a cool game. But also I think that'd be boring and has a chance of spiraling to somewhere I don't want it to. Dude, yeah. Okay. Do these lectern posts change their occupation? That's my only worry. I forget what changes villager occupations, but otherwise this looks awesome. But yeah, so I've thought about that, and I've flip-flopped between, well, Railway Craft would be cooler, and vanilla, fair. I think it is very rustic. And vanilla would be more true to the game, and so and the scale of it all is kind of big, and like, so. See the post? Lectern makes librarian for books. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Is Minecraft will happen eventually. It's just the scale of it is beyond anything I can do right now. And frankly, I'm gonna need a break after Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I have a short Let's Play planned, and I'm doing Mario Wonder, so yeah, it's a villager outpost down there. We need to have a way to climb down and climb back up. Do we? I don't know what that is yet. Okay, that's happening right now. As we speak. Cool. But yeah. So, there's your little check-in with the Maddie Let's Play ideas. Because I like doing Let's Plays. I know they're like inherently a dated concept on YouTube now, and video essays are the hot shit, and I'm working on some things in that vein as well where and when I can. There are things being written that have been being written for a couple months, but you know, Let's Plays are sort of first and foremost my thing. It's live streams and Let's Plays. And I have ideas to maybe start doing some YouTube shorts, and some of those might be stream clips, some of those might be originals, and just all sorts of this and that. This big guy, Grem. Hi, Grem. Oh, yeah, Spawn. Oh, Spawn looks so. Oh, there we go. This is why I popped in here to check the facade, man. Go away, green. There we go. Spawn looks so good. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Grem. Oh, perfect. I went to say perfect, and there's this big gap here that I'm gonna fix with a fake tree. Axolotl in the river. Cool. Cherry blossoms. There are no green trees here. I thought this facade was done and I had gotten ranting. But yeah, that's the content roadmap that you can look forward to at some point. And I hate saying that phrase, a content roadmap. I'm just fucking making things. Just a college girl making stupid video game videos. But, you know. I'm always thinking of things I want to do. And there are things I've wanted to do since I was a kid that I still think are cool. Like, I want to do a Versus series. If anyone remembers Versus channel with Josh Jepson and Attacking Toucans from back in the day. I really, really want to do one of those so badly. But the problem with that is you have to coordinate 2 people for a bunch of recording sessions until you finish the game. And those 2 people have to either have both never played the game or both have pretty big experience playing the game, you know? That facade is good enough. Cool. Oh yeah, that is, wow. This spawn is everything. It all opens up to the ocean. Gosh, this is cool. But yeah. What's Versus? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Versus is I feel old. So Versus used to be, as far as I know, it's defunct. As far as I know, they've both moved on. I know Josh Jepson stopped doing Versus a while back. And Tyler tried to keep it going. Attacking Toucans did, both as Attacking Toucans and Tyler Cedarwall. And then Tyler's a rapper now? He goes by Lil Tall and does raps now. He does music. He's not bad at it. I don't want to make fun of him. Like, he's genuinely good at it. That's why he does it now. But so now Tyler does music, and Josh is still doing Let's Plays and streams and video game content and vlogs. But he doesn't do verses anymore. But the two of them ran a channel together for a couple of years where they would race through video games. So the video would have two different feeds of the game labeled Josh Jepson attacking toucans. Yeah, both of them have done Zelda randomizers. Both of them have, yeah. Attacking Toucans definitely did more Zelda randomizers than Josh did, but I know both of them have. But there's two game feeds side by side, and they're labeled, and a progress bar sometimes, and the episodes are all 30 minutes long, and they race through the game. They each start at the beginning of the episode from the same starting point that comes when you boot up the game. You know, whatever that... Oops, I forgot I wasn't in survival. Fix that. There we go. And they end at the 30-minute mark wherever they were. And the next episode, they're back at wherever you start when you boot up the game. And, you know, first one to finish the game wins. They varied on that a couple times for, like, I know Ocarina of Time, they skipped all the overworld stuff, and so they would start at the beginning of the dungeon, and first one to beat the dungeon, and that dictated episode length was however long it took for somebody to beat the dungeon. I like that hanging sign. And stuff like that. Anyone have bones? I would say I can have bones, because I'm in creative, but I don't want to... I don't want to cheat the survival side of things. But yeah, so I really want to do a versus style series, at least one. I would love to do many, but that takes a level of coordination I just don't have, and I don't know people who aren't busy enough. I think that's the problem, is because I'm college aged. You know, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Everyone's so busy. So, you know, it's sort of in that situation where I would need to find someone who's played a game the same amount I have, whether that means neither of us have played it or both of us have played it once or twice or extensively. And whoa, people are building houses over here. Wow. Okay. And then I would have to... Has some spare time recently. It's been such an inconvenience. Good to know. But yeah, so somebody with similar experience to the game. You know, it doesn't have to be the exact same, but similar. And then coordinate regular recording times for us to make episodes and get through the game. And then edit that. And why is it on fire? Oh, good night, Mel. How do I get this campfire to not be on fire? Oops, got it. There we go. I got it. Cool. But yeah, that's just it's a whole thing that I want to do. It's just not in the cards right now. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm a little worried about it, frankly. Oh, this is somebody's TNT house. It's not a TNT tree. I have a TNT house. Okay. That feels dangerous, but alright. Iron Golem out there. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm like, oh, I would love to do that, and I just don't have time. And again, Minecraft is sort of an out-of-scale idea. Earthbound. Oh, Earthbound's the one that annoys me the most, because it's not necessarily out of scale. In fact, at one point, I was doing an Earthbound playthrough on a second channel with a group of friends, but the music is a problem. You know, the music, for whatever reason, Sony Music Group is convinced they're Autobots, you know, that auto flag things for copyright, are convinced that Sony owns music from Mother. They had licensing rights to release the vocal album, but it'll just flag music that's in the game as copyrighted material, which is very frustrating because it means that your playthrough will just start losing episodes to copyright claims that you have to dispute, and because YouTube system makes the person claiming it as copyrighted material the judge, jury, and executioner, Sony's bots will just go, no, we made this claim, it must be right. And you have to fight it and fight it and fight it and fight it. And smaller channels just don't have the power to fight it and fight it and fight it and fight it because it'll never get noticed and YouTube doesn't care. So, like, the Mother series is a series I love, and it would be a long playthrough, but it would be a really fun playthrough, and I just can't. It's a no-go. But yeah, like, it's just out of the question, which sucks. And again, like a Railway Craft, if I do want to do that, I have to spend more time prepping it. And Breath of the Wild is there, and that one's really long. And there are 2D platformers I really want to do. If I get Shovel Knight, that'll inevitably be a thing. But like DuckTales Remastered and the other classic Sonic games and Super Mario Bros. 3 and there was one I thought of recently that I really Celeste, but I'm doing 2 2D platformers right now. I'm kind of losing my marbles actually, so I think it would be a really bad choice to do a 2D platformer. I haven't gotten through a Pokemon game for the better part of a decade. That's another one too. I really want to do a Pokemon playthrough. I'm scared of never finishing it. I'm really scared of never finishing that playthrough ever. So, you know. Okay, what else do I want to do here? I don't know if I have anything left to do, and I've been going almost 3 hours, which is kind of wild because streams are usually 2. Which might mean that it might be time for me to be done. Oh, you guys are working hard on something up there. Make Mario headbang. Distraction. Okay. What song are we making Mario headbang to, do we think? What do we wanna... Callie's just sitting here. Hi, Callie. My least favorite TM. My least favorite? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, TMNT Fast Forward. Hush up. I gotta grab Mario. To make him headbang. Okay. TMNT Fast Forward is easily my least favorite theme song. And hopefully I don't get immediately copy stricken for this. Here's Mario. Here we go. He's always getting saucy. This is my favorite point redemption. They made it a surfer tune, and it's kind of weird. It's not a bad theme song. I'm sure plenty of people, as soon as they caught me saying "Fast Forward" was my least favorite, went, "What?" But it's just weird. It's not that it's bad. It's just like that's what you made it. There you go. I hope you enjoyed Mario Headbang. Oh, Dragonfly Pratt was killed by a witch using magic. I think that means that I am ready to be in survival next stream. I don't know if there's anything else to do for me in terms of creative mode. Hello again, Dragonfly Pratt. Hello. Oh. Hello. I hope you're enjoying the world. Hello, yeah. Cause downstairs is sort of sorted for now. As far as I know. So yeah, I mean I'll check in with the people running this show between streams and see if there's anything I can do in my spare time to get it closer to ready. But I think that's it for me tonight. Here we go. Stole the kill. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I forgot. Mob spawns are brutal in this. Let me help. Okay. There we go. Yeah, of course. Cool. Yeah, let me plonk myself up here. Yeah, so that's the long and short of it, I think. Logging off of the realm because I think we're done for the night. But yeah, there's tons of stuff in mind, you know. That's what sucks about at least for me personally, that's what sucks about doing content creation as a job and a hobby and like being a film major is I am constantly making something. And it doesn't seem like it because it's been over a week since my last upload, right? Close to 2 weeks. Something like that. I can check right now. Yeah, 2 weeks, 13 days ago was the last time I uploaded. It was episode 2 of Mario Wonder. And admittedly, I haven't really done a dedicated recording session for my Let's Plays in a little while. Just because there's stuff that needs to be edited and finished, and there's stuff that's sitting in an editor half finished, and like I said, there's things being written and ideas bouncing around, but then also for my job for the esports center, I am doing that exact process of things are being edited, things are being recorded, things are sitting in a document bouncing around as cool ideas I want to do, and it's wild because it looks like I'm doing nothing, but it's absorbing all of my time. It's really weird. It's definitely, for me, the weirdest thing is definitely that I still get the disconnect. And I realize I can pull up. Let me pull up the just chatting. Set up here. Because I do want to sit here and chat for just a little bit. There we go. It's not a sit and strum, but I'm talking, so. Sit and strum layout for just a second while I sit here and talk. There we go. Yeah. I totally want to do more. There's so many things I want to do. But it's just like this malleable ball of having time, which sucks. I wish I had time for everything and anything in the world. I wish I could do all the things. I would love to do all the things, but I can't do all the things. Right, this is what I was talking about. It's weird because I've been doing content creation for like a decade now, I think. It's the oldest video on my channel because I know it's not my first video I ever made. There have been plenty of deleted videos that I've made. And there's close to 100 videos. Yeah, 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I was doing no commentary, Dr. Mario, and Tetris. Which, by the way, that Tetris gameplay I look back on and go, oh, I'm trash. I was using Bandicam, dude. 7 years ago. Oh, my word. That's crazy. And those aren't my oldest videos. Like I said, I had been doing it for a little bit by then. So I've spent plenty of time to intimately know the process of making YouTube content. And know that it takes time and effort and that things are being made. When you don't see something, it's because things are being recorded, edited, etc. And yet when I watch things, there's a total, like, it's hard to fathom how long ago a thing was recorded or that, like, things were done multiple episodes in a session and stuff. It, like, there's a disconnect. You totally just, like, forget that that's a thing. You're like, oh, this came out today. This was made today. And it's like, well, no, it was released today. It was recorded 2-3 weeks ago, you know? It's weird. It's weird to me that I can have videos from 5+ years ago are totally watchable, and that's crazy. Not by me. I feel like I guess if I tried to sit down, I will say my channel is definitely a collection of things that I think are watchable. I don't think they're all good. That's fair, yeah. Okay, in general on the internet, totally. But yeah, in terms of my stuff, like, you could watch the failed Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. I think I was in middle school when I made that, and it's not good. Frankly, I don't want to touch it with a 10-meter cattle prod, and I frequently think about deleting those videos or unlisting them or something. But it does let me look at those episodes and say, wow, I sucked. And they go, wait a minute, that means I've improved. Babylin, exactly, yeah. I didn't even know I was Madeline yet. I was a little baby. You're not dead, you had to get Mel home. That's super fair. I know you AFK'd and vanished. Just totally cool, Callie. I just sort of, I didn't know what else to do, so we've come to the sit and strum layout. I'm actually going to get rid of the sit and strum text for just a second, to just chill. We're in just chatting chill mode, for a little bit. But yeah, that's the weird thing, right, is like I've made all these things, and some of it I would not touch with a 10-meter cattle prod. I've had plenty of time to do this. How many Let's Plays do I have under my belt now? Pokemon, Banjo-Kazooie, Cuphead. Oh my god. Cuphead spanned like a whole year, right? Yeah. Cuphead was a long playthrough, and it's not because it took forever to beat that game. It just took forever to record that game. There's song covers in there, but yeah, so Banjo, Pokemon, Cuphead. I remember when Cuphead was current. Jesus. I didn't own an Elgato at the time. That was my first HD console Let's Play, and it was because of the Xbox Companion app. I would open that on my computer, and sometimes you see it appear, or it lags out, and I have to pause the game and make a quick cut. But that I would use that and then put OBS on that companion app window on my computer to record Cuphead. And then I did Crash Bandicoot Warped on my mom's childhood PlayStation with my mom's childhood copy of Crash Warped that she handed down to me, which is super cool, and I love that I preserved that, especially because that Let's Play ended and that PlayStation left the house. The game did not. I held on to the game, but that PlayStation left the house like right after I wrapped that Let's Play, which I recorded in like a weekend. It was kind of crazy. And then Mario 64. So we're on Let's Play number 6. That's the weird thing, right? I've been doing this for like 7 years, and there are 6 or 7 games to choose from, and that's it. There's like stream content and reactions and silly memes and speed runs and, you know, what have you. But for the most part, it's just those Let's Plays, which is really weird, but that's just how it go. But yeah, I will say if you look at sort of the presentation of Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I am hesitant to say Mario Wonder, because Mario Wonder is definitely like something I'm just throwing out because Mario Wonder's recent and I'm excited about it. Whereas Sonic 3 and Knuckles is way more planned. If you look at that and that presentation and you go back to Banjo, there's a huge difference, which is really cool. But it's wild to me. Sonic 3 and Knuckles started 8 months ago. Wait, Sonic and Knuckles didn't come out last year, right? But that playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles that I'm doing, the game came out, I don't know how to tell you this, like 1994, next year 30 years ago, which scary. I refuse to believe that generation is 30 years old. Yeah, the Sonic Mega Collection was a lot of people's childhood. But yeah. Ooh. That game's 30 years old. Still pushing through Mania. Mania rules. There's another 2D platformer I want to do a playthrough of, but if I do another 2D platformer after I wrap Mario Wonder and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I will pop. I will absolutely pop. But yeah, I think that's my soapbox. I think I'm good. I think I'm content to end stream unless there's some dying to hear about topic that chat wants to hear. I think I'm good to wrap. Gonna do a level, huh? Fair enough. I'm gonna hydrate because you asked. Thank you for redeeming hydrate before you dehydrate. Big sippy time. Boom. Big sippy. Yep. Last call, chat. Rest up. Alright. I'm glad I could help. I hope y'all have a great night. I certainly had a great time. And yeah, I will see you all in the next live stream. And I'll see y'all Thursday, where probably more of this SMP. If I feel like playing another game, I'll play another game, frankly. But yeah, at some point soon we're gonna celebrate the end of Scarathon and all of the good that we did. But yeah. In the meantime, stay tuned, keep an ear out in the Discord, keep a watch for stream notifications, and I love you all. Anyway, let me pull up my music here. Here we go. Pizza power, y'all. Have a good night.